A lot of Americans in Panama Papers, so there's this perception that there weren't. I think what was missing was a Putin-type big name, but the very kind of people you'd expect to be in the Panama Papers were in there. All kinds of SEC fraud, pump and dump, penny stocks, and a lot of hedge funds. Those kind of guys who need that anonymity to make that work, those guys are in here in some significant numbers. And unfortunately, that's gotten easier, not harder, in the aftermath of Trump's election.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
Having Donald Trump as the President of the United States let me feel a little bit strange, knowing that he also had some offshore deals in his past.
He didn't pay any federal income tax. So
that makes
if
me
he's
smart.
paid zero...
Trump is obviously one we were focused on from the very beginning. He appeared about 3,450 times that we know of. That's not to say his partners, that's just him by name. The big find was a lot of documents around the Panama hotel project.
Trump Ocean Club soars over the Pacific and Panama City. It's also where criminals, everywhere from Russian gangsters to money launderers for Latin American drug cartels, were able to hide their cash.
There we found contract information between him and the developer, Mnuchin. One of the things I think that was very helpful in the Panama Papers is that it actually showed Trump's business model. It was a contract that showed how he got paid, how his name was leased. This really wasn't known. And the documents, here we had physical proof of how he arranges things.
As a former money launderer, the Trump Ocean Club, how would you rate it in its quality?
Money laundering?
For money laundering.
I'd say AAA.
You get control of the country, you move your family into all of the important jobs in the country, and then you use that as an opportunity to enrich yourself.
The man they credit with Donald Trump's victory, the president-elect's own son-in-law, Jared Kushner.
What's now going on is exactly that. And what I think is also going on is that our president has cozied up to any number of these kleptocrats because he wants Americans to think it's the new normal.
He's a central figure in the investigations into Donald Trump's inner circle and possible ties to Russia.
It was Manafort, Paul Manafort. Paul Manafort.
Long before he was President Trump's campaign chairman, Paul Manafort was paid millions by a Russian billionaire with close ties to Vladimir Putin.
That is the closest we've been able to get to Manafort. Manafort seems to have been paid through companies in Belize. I've spent a lot of time looking at these shell companies.
Donald Trump's friends, people of his cabinets, advisors, have been active in the offshore business.
Mr. Mnuchin, you ran a hedge fund for a few years starting in 2004, and I've been trying to get my arms around the Mnuchin web of bank accounts and shell companies. They were in the Cayman Islands, in Anguilla. How many employees did you have in Anguilla?
We didn't have any employees in Anguilla.
How many customers did you have there?
We didn't have any customers that resided in Anguilla.
Did you have an office there?
We did not have an office ourselves there.
So you just had a post office box?
Senator, let me explain to you.
It's just a yes or no answer. I'm already over my time. Yes or no? Did you just have a post office?
Well, hopefully the other senators will defer some time so I can answer this for you because I think it's an important issue.
Mr. Chairman, I think you should go ahead and answer it right now.
You have a chance to answer the question.
Yeah.
I'm very troubled about this question of how you're going to unrig the system if you've got a record of taking advantage of tax shelters that, in effect, have a 0% tax rate. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
The taxes you pay are compulsory. They come out of your paycheck. You can see it once or twice a month. There are no Cayman Island deals for you, none of those kind of sweetheart overseas deals for you the way Steve Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, got. Then there's another set of tax rules for the fortunate and the well-connected.